child that died last week due to being left in a hot car. The mother is now being charged for murder. The suspect's ex-husband is now speaking out on his thoughts on the matter. For more on this new development, we're going to send it over to News 10's Kai Price. Kai joins us now in the studio. What information can you tell us about this, Kai?
Sylvia, the mother of the 10-month-old child has been identified as 32-year-old Hannah Faith Cormier. She is being charged with second-degree murder and cruelty to juveniles. Cormier was arrested yesterday evening on the charges. Jennings police says Cormier left her 10-month-old girl in a hot vehicle for about an hour and a half. Chief Danny Sims tells me Cormier was called into a local restaurant and left the child in the car while she was inside. The baby passed away last Wednesday. I got a chance to speak to the ex-husband of Cormier, who says he is still trying to wrap his head around everything that has taken place. Find out what he says in Live from Studio 10 at 4:30. Cormier is being held in the Jeff Davis Parish Jail with no bond.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Episode 2. Okay, baby, we're in the video for this Wednesday month, y'all, man. Okay, I probably do a tragic news, Olive on, I think Jenny, called Jennings, Louisiana area. A woman who's arrested for murder. I say leaving her baby in her car. So, okay, her name was Hannah Cormier. How that she tried with murder. How she got charged with basically leaving her baby inside the car for 2 hours, and how she had, left her baby. I think that for an hour and a half, and so I read the article to where the woman Hannah is charged with murder. How she had left her baby while trying to go into the restaurant. And so I read to I said no details about what happened. So I guess the woman went to the Wendy's arrest. I read to where she went to Wendy's restaurant. I think she was like basically I think she was going to work or something. I done how she trying to like come for work, and how she had went into the restaurant. And so I thought that she kind of I think forgot her baby inside the car, and how she had died. And so I think that she left her 10-month-old baby inside the car. So I guess her daughter, so I don't know, I guess the daughter had died. And so I due to like type of heat stroke or something. And so I think the news said that it was too hot outside to where she had got I get too hot, and had the whole weather say I think it was over like 109 degrees temperature height, to where I guess the way that it was too hot inside the car. And so I feel like that that she had died in the back of the car seat. And so I think that and so I think the mother felt kind of frantic, so she had like basically trying to call 911 for help. And I guess she died that can happen. But I feel like the mother had, I think, in the jail for second-degree murder. And so I had read some other details about the woman who was a troubling woman. So I guess she's a a 32-year-old woman who got a lot of issues and stuff. And I read it somewhere too that I guess her husband had said news to where that she's had threatened the kids before, how she had like trying to threaten the baby by pulling as a pillow over the baby's face, and how the baby I thought would die. And so I think she got charged I think with abusing a child before. And but I feel like that but I do feel like that the woman is a troubling mother, man. But I feel like, why would you leave your child in that car for 2 hours for, man, knowing that she could get hot in the car? And but I feel like those states but I feel like like if you live in South, like the South can be hot, man. Especially like if you live in Alabama, Louisiana, Texas, Georgia, Mississippi, man, all the other states to where be hot outside. But I feel like the mother had kind of felt like that, that her child had died, in her car, and I think she had left the child for 2 hours in hand, knowing that the baby could die quick, man. But I feel like the heat can make your your body be hot, due to the heat. And to where I feel like the sun, was in the car, how she had died in the car, man. But I feel like it's a tragic story, man. No tragic news about the woman who got charged, type of crime. But I feel like that, if you're a parent, means that you should not leave your child in a car like that, man. So I think that she had just, where to where that she, I think, called the, that babysitter or something. I don't know, man. I think before she went to work, but I think she could have had left babysitter with her, man. I don't know. I guess she left, her child inside the car, and but I think that she could have had just, I think, left for her child, outside the store, that's a restaurant. But besides living her, I said besides her living in the car like that. But I feel like that if you leave your child in the car, means that it be hot, man. Means that you can get charged with a crime for leaving your child in her car like that, man. Means that parents should be careful on leaving your car in. So I do feel like parents should be careful about leaving your child in the car like that, because what happens if your child be hot or something going on inside the car, and I feel like the woman just felt like that she had left a child in the car for that too long, I slept 2 long hours, and but I feel like that, why would you do that anyway, man? But I feel like that, I feel like the woman should just, I think, left a child, and I guess with somebody who is, I say, more responsible for a child, and so I feel like that be a babysitter, anybody, man. But so I feel like she left her. So I do feel like that she in jail for the crime, and how she got arrested for murder, man. How she had lost her job, her friend right there, man. But I feel like that she let everything due to her leaving the car, I said on for that long, and how she her child was in the car for that hours, and how she died. But I feel like that she had lost her friend right there, man, by leaving your child in the car like that, knowing that it's hot outside, knowing that it could be I think 100 degrees outside, because you can't, I said leave your child in the car for 2 hours, and something something happens after that, something might go wrong, but I feel like that she's in jail for murder, man. But so I pray to the I get to her daughter. So make sure like, comment in. I say subscribe to peace. I'm out here. Take care and peace.
Child that died last week due to being left in a hot car. The mother is now being charged for murder. The suspect's ex-husband is now speaking out on his thoughts on the matter. For more on this new development, we're going to send it over to News 10's Kai Price. Kai joins us now in the studio. What information can you tell us about this, Kai?
Sylvia, the mother of the 10-month-old child, has been identified as 32-year-old Hannah Faith Cormier. She is being charged with second-degree murder and cruelty to juveniles. Cormier was arrested yesterday evening on the charges. Jennings police says Cormier left her 10-month-old girl in a hot vehicle for about an hour and a half. Chief Danny Sims tells me Cormier was called into a local restaurant and left the child in the car while she was inside. The baby passed away last Wednesday. I got a chance to speak to the ex-husband of Cormier, who says he is still trying to wrap his head around everything that has taken place. Find out what he says in Live from Studio 10 at 4:30. Cormier is being held in the Jeff Davis Parish Jail with no bond.